Moviegoers can trust the Transformers franchise to deliver plenty of carnage on a blockbuster scale, but the films aren't exactly critical darlings. Will Rise of the Beast change all that? Transformers Rise of the Beast features a star-studded voice cast that includes the Academy Award-winning Michelle Yeoh. The story sees the titular shape-shifting robots team up with the Maximals for a pulse-pounding adventure. But will the latest sequel fare better than previous flicks, or will it be dismissed as just another loud, messy action movie? The good news is that Rise of the Beast isn't the worst installment to the series, according to Rotten Tomatoes. As of the making of this video, the Stephen Caple Jr. directed actioner is somewhere in the mid-60s to low 70s, depending on when you see this, making it one of the most well-received franchise outings to date. Owen Gleiberman of Variety praised the movie for being more grounded than previous Transformers flicks, writing, "It's got a relatable human story that works, and thanks to a script that actually has sustained bursts of dialogue, the robots felt more real to me as characters than they usually do."
This is probably a lot for you, huh?
At the same time, this is still a Transformers movie, which means some reviews are guaranteed to be negative. The latest installment has already garnered its fair share of detractors, but the Rotten Tomatoes rating suggests that the fans currently outweigh the naysayers. With that in mind, let's examine what the critics are saying about Rise of the Beasts. The positive reviews of Rise of the Beast share the consensus that it's a fun time at the movies. Furthermore, unlike previous films about the Autobots and Decepticons, the franchise's 7th installment has plenty of heart to complement the machine-driven carnage. Frank Scheck of The Hollywood Reporter believes that Rise of the Beast will entertain long-term fans, especially those who grew up playing with the toys that paved the way for the movies, cartoons, video games, and other media. Scheck wrote, "These Hasbro action figures and their on-screen incarnations are capable of reducing even the most mature, jaded adult into an awestruck child who just wants to get down on the floor and play with them." Elsewhere, comicbook.com reviewer Liam Crowley was impressed with the action set pieces and the film's entertainment value, writing, "The action is pulse-pounding. The summer movie season has been in full throttle for just over a month, and Transformers Rise of the Beast sends that popcorn blockbuster momentum into full gear." Stephen Caple Jr.'s direction also received some positive feedback from critics, with Uproxx noting that he shows a genuine affection for the characters that goes a long way. The reviewer also gave the movie props for including some memorable 90s needle drops, so viewers can expect a banging soundtrack. While the positive reviews tease a heartfelt action-adventure movie, some of the naysayers believe that Rise of the Beast is unremarkable. For example, Valerie Complex of Deadline praised the action sequences while arguing that the story is nothing to write home about. Rise of the Beast is another generic story about an intergalactic menace from the sky that carries all the plot predictability of a broken clock. IndieWire reviewer Christian Zilker offered a more scathing evaluation of the film, stating that it's just another soulless blockbuster, which is a bad look now that movies based on toy brands are evolving. Zilker wrote, "It's as if some executives saw Mattel and Greta Gerwig turning Barbie into genuine art, so they made a George Costanza-style decision to veer in the opposite direction purely out of spite." Charles Bramesco of The Guardian echoed these sentiments and highlighted some issues with the film's script, writing that the film might confuse viewers who aren't familiar with the series. Everything has a vague, partial finish, as if director Steve Caple Jr. and the 5-person brain trust responsible for the script banked on the audience's familiarity with the shape of a movie to fill in the gaps they've left. Curious if Rise of the Beast rises above the franchise's less than stellar reputation? The latest Transformers installment hits theaters on June 9th.